Watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The give. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that team.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats offense has the ball for the first time. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game.
There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Kansas State quick to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Working on the right. Makes the grab and knock down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They're trying to get the receiver. Drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Let's go! Let's go!
Here's the handoff. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Hainsworth. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Terrell. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Makes him talk to the hand. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field and we're ready to play. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
Are you kidding me? Lucky number 7. He's got 7 interceptions on the season, consistently around the ball. High IQ, breaks on the football great. This guy just makes play after play after play.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. To the air. It's Hainsworth. Got his man. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Kansas State pushing the pace.
When you're coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying play action. Got a man. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely center cut. That brings them to within 1. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia Southern is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're
turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He's now up to 77 yards, rushing for them so far as he closes in on that 1,400-yard mark. He'll pull it down. Turns it on at midfield. Smashes through the tackle. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. To throw, it's Hainsworth. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the grab on the right. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to run it. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And the Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got him. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom, stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Extending the play. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself.
Touchdown, Kansas State! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by 1. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. And he loses the ball, keeping his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Here comes the heat. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
He's got it and still on his feet. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He wants to throw. Makes the grab. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To the air, it's Hainsworth. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense wastes. Getting the timeout call. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Manhattan. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. but I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Little Apple.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Kansas State quick to the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Dropping back, it's Hainsworth. Picked off, not the second half start they'd hoped for. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Caught behind the line. It's Algier. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on downs. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
Catch in the middle, it's Hayden. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. He'll try to pop the draw. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 15.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down, looking for more. He's racked up 92 yards rushing in this game, and he's on his way to a 1,400-yard season.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Etienne. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. And he makes a completion, and they're set up and in business at the 20. The Broncos have moved it inside the 20. They'll throw it from the red zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
This is what's so hard as a defense, trying to stop this dual-threat quarterback, because on the previous play, he hurt you with his arm, and then on this one, he hurts you with his feet. They're going to have to do a
touchdown Broncos! And that one will put them up here in the second half. Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. The Wildcats are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Scanning the field, it's Hainsworth. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Power football with the run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway. First down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score. And touchdown, Western Michigan. Fitted in the window for the score.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Your defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. And this just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Looking to pass. It's Hainsworth. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Kansas State pushing the pace. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. Brings into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires left. And his throw is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The Broncos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a 1st at the 32.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built a lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. He'll go to the sneak.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Looking for a man. It's Hainsworth. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Finds his tight end.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the 1st down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's ball game.
He wants a big play here late. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Hainsworth. fires to the big fella.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires deep on the run. All alone, he's got it. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look nice in the stats column, but probably not enough to make a difference in the game. On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Oh, he's looking to throw. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw. It's Vic. Under fire. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been